I know we talk a lot about Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones and Jahmyr Gibbs and all these really great running backs in the league. But I do want to highlight two running backs from Week 15 who had remarkable rushes. The first one is Jerome Ford of the Browns, and the second one is James Conner from the Cardinals. Let's get into it.
He's been disruptive. Second and 23, handoff Ford. And Ford, clean cut to the outside, and Ford takes it all the way.
Lane, watch here. As he cuts up, now watch up right here. And you mentioned Woods, there's Woods 81. And then watch here, gets to the outside. There's Judy right there, number 3. And then the speed of Ford. All of a sudden, he just takes off and goes. But look at Judy, good positioning. He sees it now. And look how he gets there and gets Najee Johnson out of the way.
In the backfield, the tight end, that's Harrison in motion. They go to Conner. Conner running hard as he always does to the left. And he's into the open field. He could go. He's tripped up from behind and then eventually.
In the right tackle, Jonah Williams. Jonah is going to get the key block here. Not a lot of people pull their tackles. Watch 73. Bam! Right there on Tavai. Terrible angle by Jabril Peppers. And
James Conner was only expected to get 4 rushing yards this play. He ended up getting 53. And for Jerome Ford, he was expected to get 7 rushing yards. He ended up getting 62 rushing yards. These are very remarkable rushes. And they're not usually the big names that we focus on week to week, but they definitely are worth mentioning, at least this week in Week 15. This rush for Jerome Ford is also remarkable because not only was he Week 15's fastest ball carrier, he hit 21.7 miles per hour on that 62-yard rushing touchdown. He also broke top 20 all season in fastest ball carriers. So shout out to Jerome Ford and all the running backs out there who might not get mentioned week to week but are doing incredible work. Cooper Rush and Jalen Brooks connected for a 17-yard receiving touchdown in Week 15. The completion probability for this catch was 11%. That means there is an 11% chance that this ball was going to get caught. Let's take a look.
Lamb goes out. Pump short. Scan the field. Got a man coming open in the back of the end zone. Jalen Brooks hangs on for the touchdown.
Since Cooper Rush has taken over for Dak Prescott, this might be his best play in that entire stretch. He's not really a work outside the framework. That was supposed to be a fake pump wheel to the left for him to get all the way back and flush.
Week 15's incredible yak goes to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He gets his 66-yard receiving touchdown. He was expected to only get 4 yards after this catch. He ends up getting 45. Let's take a look.
17. The pass. Complete! St. Brown slips through a tackle. Inside the 20 to the 10. What a play!
And finally, here are Week 15's 2 fastest sacks.
Look at all the defenders up by the line of scrimmage. Williams is hit, and the ball is out. Picked up by Cashman. Knocked down at the 3rd of the hit. And return at 17 yards.
Well, you got Odighizuwa out there coming off the edge, and you see how he's able to win. This is that 5-edge rusher package that I just spoke about on 2nd down. Greenard gets home. Caleb will at all, nor should he, but they give no help to the rookie left tackle, and he pays dirt with it.
Out of the pistol to begin this second half with the throw. And it's knocked down, and it's another turnover. Of it. First play of the second.
Odighizuwa, we talked, he's just going to take an inside stunt. Damian Lewis, the left guard, signed in free agency, and he just wins. I mean, Bryce Young has no chance there, but he has to keep 2 hands on the ball, firm pressure on the ball, in the pocket.
There's really talent all around the league, and it's not just really good players on really good teams that are making special plays. It really bothered me that the NFL put the Eagles-Steelers game at the same time as the Bills-Lions game. You really could have saved one of those for Monday Night Football. You gave us a doubleheader, 2 games that I don't think anybody particularly needed to see. I know it's hard to flex sometimes and just move things completely, but come on. Both of those games at 425 was crazy. Real quick, I want to tell this story about the NFL draft this year. Shout out to Raphael Haynes. Follow the 3-point conversion where fan opinions matter. But I'm at the draft, and, you know, we're in the media room. We're waiting for the players to come and so that we can ask them questions and all that. So now the Falcons are on the clock. And when they announced that the Falcons were taking Michael Penix Jr., the room just there was like a collective gasp. And it was so shocking. It was definitely like the surprise of the draft. I say all that to say, with Desmond Ridder now playing his former team, the Falcons got rid of him. They ended up getting Kirk Cousins and getting a quarterback in the draft. He's now third string behind Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. I know he felt a certain type of way. And Antonio Pierce did say, like, look, I know you might feel a personal way against this team, but just make sure it's a team effort and you keep that in mind. But at the same time, it is like maybe that personal vendetta is what he needs to put the fire under his feet. But you just don't know which way it's going to go. Either that, him holding on to that and taking it personally like the Jordan meme, maybe that will make him kind of go harder. On the other hand, maybe he will lose sight and try to play hero ball because he's trying to prove a point. So I get what Antonio Pierce was saying. Maybe I'm just a sucker for nicknames, but I really like the Lions' nicknames. Sonic and Knuckles and Smash and Grab, I think are fire, but there are a lot of people saying that they don't like them. So if you don't know, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery are Sonic and Knuckles because Jahmyr Gibbs is fast and David Montgomery is known for being a bruiser. And Smash and Grab are Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph. But people don't like Smash and Grab. I've seen Seek and Destroy. People say it's corny. They don't like it. I get it. You have your opinion. But I think it's kind of dope. And unfortunate that David Montgomery is out for the rest of the season. A lot of those guys got really, really banged up in that Bills game. Hate to see those injuries happen. But as far as the nicknames go, I think y'all kind of ate with that.